welcome back to the sofa with me, Adam, and we are building our new clubhouse. I have chosen this spot, which is behind the waterfall in our own version of a really big map that's like a whole park and things. And I have found something called the Maker Pen, and it's pretty amazing. You can basically make anything you want with it. So I can make a big disc and then throw it, and it will stay still. It's a bit weird. Certain things have physics, haven't quite worked out all the rules yet. That is why I thought it'd be fun to do a video on it. Oh, I need that, that's important. But if I want to delete it, you just do this. It's incredible. Mirror. Oh, I see it. What, like actually a mirror? Oh, that's weird. I don't know what this means. I don't know what the mirror means unless it just means like it becomes a mirror. Not sure. Colours, again, I'm assuming that just means it paints in different colours. Yeah, so you could actually make a statue or something. But yes, this is hopefully where we are going to have our podcasts in the future, because I am desperate to do a VR podcast in VR. I mean, it makes so much sense, and it's also much easier to do if we can get hold of some video cameras and stuff in VR with loads of stuff to show off over at our machine. But I thought I'd have a go at this first for this episode. Clone, edit. What does edit do? Oh, okay, yeah, because if I select something with this and click frozen, it means it'll stay there and no one can move it, so it becomes a fixed object, which is just genius. I don't know what that play and edit mode mean. I'll unfreeze it. Play. Ah, so I see. So edit mode means it stays in one place when you let go of it. Play mode means it becomes a real object, and then you can freeze them either way. So you could throw a plane, say, and it could float, and then you could freeze it in midair, so it all looked like it was falling apart. That's very interesting. I'd like to edit this though, because yes, just freeze it after I've... Oh. No. Right, I'll learn. I will learn. Right, edit mode. So I can bring it over here. Then delete. Ah, I'm starting to enjoy this. We've got lots of things we can do. Free mode, constrained mode. Oh yeah, constrained mode and free mode are quite cool, but free mode means that you can do like a really smooth line. Constrained mode means it does it in a more jagged sort of jumps, and that's to save memory, because over by the machine on the far corner there's a box with a bar on it, and when the bar's full you can't add any more. But considering how much you could do other than just this pen, I mean, you saw how much there was on the other episode inside that spawning monster of a machine, and it took a long time, so I think we can do a lot. What does that mean? It says like play mode, basic. Does play just mean that whatever you've drawn or whatever you're connected to suddenly will come to life, as it were? Is that what this is, the play button for things you've made? Let me test that. Tube. Then I look at this and I go, play. Okay, right, I am learning, so... See, this is roughly what I was talking about though. So you could basically do a shape or anything. And this, I mean, obviously I've been fast forwarding, and I'll probably fast forward quite a lot in this video, because I'll try and make some stuff and I'll try not to make it boring, so I can skip all the running around. But in general, this is basically what I'm going to try and do. So let's see what I can actually make. So I want to make some statues, and I want to put a sofa in here and put it all together. So you can watch and we will whip this together in real time. So you can see everything and how it's done, and if anything interesting crops up, I'll stop and show you, of course. See you in a second. See, this is one of the things I was curious about, because as far as I'm aware, speakers and things can be wired up. If I go into edit mode... No, is that it? So I can freeze it? I can't paint it or anything. But I know that you can wire up a microphone to a speaker. We've seen that in the other episode, so that's quite awesome that you can have a singular microphone and wire it up so you can be louder than other people. That in itself is awesome. Anyway, we don't need this. Or we might do, but not yet. Oh, it's so heavy. There we go. One thing. I mean, this is very, very similar to the... Oh, if I put this about here... There you go. In my real room, maybe that's what we'll do, is we'll grab some of the things that we have in the real flat, and then we'll make something cool out of them. Because this is very similar to the real thing that we have about here with all my models on. Though it's a little bit smaller than this. It's about this tall. I don't know. Is it about that tall? There we go. It's about there, because I just tapped it with the move controller, so it's pretty close. Mini fridge? I mean, kind of. I mean, we need a mini fridge if we're going to be any sort of a podcast. Oh, it's not mini at all. A load of bollocks. It's not a mini fridge. It's as big as my real fridge. Oh, no, it is a little bit smaller than my real fridge. I underestimated your power, mini fridge. Can it be opened? I've got a feeling it can't, that's all. It's just for show. A show mini fridge. I'm leaving the maker pen here, because I keep taking it with me, and I don't need it with me, you know? It's going to be something that we need here. I'll leave that... Oh, actually, yeah, I'll leave it there. It's fine. You can actually sit on these benches and things, which is awesome. All by itself, just chilling with your mates. This is what I mean. This will be fantastic. I mean, maybe when it's... I mean, it's snowing at this time of year, but when it's all sunny, this will be a fantastic place to have outdoor chit-chat and things. I wish it went to night-time when it was night-time, though. A day-night cycle would be incredible. Burn, marshmallow. You don't exist. Huh. I forgot about all of this, that there's a whole little open stadium here. That's something to bear in mind. Again, this will be our new sort of podcasty area, so to talk about things and look at things, it might be interesting to try and bring in pictures and stuff. And here's that bar I was talking about. But as you can see, we've only made a very... Oh, there we go, wrong hand. We've only made a very little bit fill up, but the little orange bit is how much it will take. So if we add a chair, it'll add that. See if we can find something a bit bigger than a chair. Okay, everything's a very small amount on that, but... Oh, there you go. See, that's better. You can see the difference there. A sticky poster would be awesome. How big is that? Oh, we'll have 2 of those. Yes, 2 of these. We'll need these for drawing. Stand one of these here. There we go. Put that one there. Then we'll stack the other one next to it. And I'll bear in mind that those are there. I might have to grab more people. How does cloning work? Because being able to clone pieces of paper would be just amazing at the moment. Clone. I'm almost certain that the clone thing is for Maker Pen only and not objects. Frozen. Can the fridge be operated upon in any way? No, only frozen. Put that back. Slowly but surely we are moving in. Before we carry on, I might as well show you how the features work, actually, because I'm about to do it. I've made the clubhouse, and the description is soft, which is wrong, actually, so I'm going to check. No, delete. I need to change that. Sofa of Adam Clubhouse, and the name is SOA, Sofa of Adam Clubhouse, if you want to join us at some point. Obviously, I'll be set up on a private room only, but obviously if it comes to adding you, and you're watching this in the long run, you may end up needing to, you may need that, and you may never know. But you can save your room, and now my room is saved with all my stuff over there, so if anything goes wrong, it won't all disappear when I load back up. I want to get rid of this now. There we go. I always forget about how the wrist works. Oh, and another thing, if you hold both of the thumb buttons, I call them the thumb buttons, you can actually rotate all smooth-like. Which, again, is impressive. The devs are amazing at this. I've just been watching the dev Q&A, which they do in-game. They do a rec room Q&A where they stand on stage and only they can speak and they pass it around. It was actually really impressive. I will leave a link in my description for this video and maybe all the subsequent Rec Room videos, because the developers of this are really open to input from the people playing the game. It's genuinely quite impressive. A lot of things are impressive in VR, but this is incredible, and it's amazing to think that they're really putting so much effort in. They want to do physics. I saw someone build a car by drawing the wheels, putting it all together, letting physics take hold, and it sort of fell down. They could push it. They couldn't get in it and drive it, but they are talking about adding such things if they can, so that would be quite insane all by itself. Clipboard. Probably going to need at least 2 clipboards for at some point. Oh yes, and here we go with the marker pens. If I go back, I'll have to oh no, I can't delete these, but the marker pens are fantastic. They are obviously for being marker pens, but it is brilliant. Well, we'll need at least 2 black ones. Put those on there. We're going to need lots of shelf room. It's a good job I brought those shelves. We may actually need them. I mean, pens don't run out, so that's one amazing thing, is we only need 1 red and 1 yellow, because we'll only ever need 1 pen. Oh, I dropped that one. Which, to somebody like me who does a little bit of art every now and then, I do like to doodle. I put them on my Twitter. If you're slightly curious about what the boring people like me do in our spare time when we're not editing videos, we doodle absolute nonsense. But a pen that doesn't run out, even in VR, that's quite something. What I wouldn't give for a pen like that in real life. Ah, where is the... Oh, there it was. Eraser marker? What does that mean? Is that for doing smaller? So, because there is a actual eraser, but this is a pen eraser, so I'm guessing this is for doing more precise deletion, which is handy, because when I was doodling the word sofa of Adam in the other video, I was only erasable, and it was a bit tricky deleting things. I love how easy it is to throw and catch in this, because the controller vibrates. I don't know if you can hear it, you probably can. There you go, probably heard that one. And they vibrate when you make contact with something, and when you let go, and when you catch something, which means that throwing it, and when it passes through your hand, it buzzes, which means you click then, and it's just wonderful. Dice, that could be interesting. Oh, what happened? Oh, wow. Not just dice. Dice you can actually roll, and the number comes up. That's very interesting, because obviously we did do D&D on the channel and it didn't work that well in the end. It was really difficult getting all the people together. But we doing D&D or Monopoly or something like that in game would be quite something as well. Is there a way to delete these now? Oh, you can delete them one at a time. How much do you get back for that? Oh, okay, each dice takes up a little chunk of its own. They don't all disappear at once. That's even more handy, so you could keep spares. I suppose that's one thing I'm not bearing in mind in VR, is I can just, I can just make more. Don't think we'll need small ones, but... Oh, they're very small. Oh, no, don't want that. Don't want those. What else have we got? Special. These are interesting, because I know how these work now. What happens is you get this, you make an item, and then you throw it through that, and the 2 will register, and then that becomes a scoreboard. So each time that object passes through this, a score would come up and add them. So you could actually build, like I was saying last time, full games, but now I understand. So you could build football by putting 1 over a goal, 1 there, and making the ball registered with both of them. When it went through one, it would trigger. Something else very handy to bear in mind if you're making something really impressive on your own. Huh, it does actually make music then. It's not the loudest radio in the world, or it isn't that loud to me. There's no way to interact with it either, or is there? It's cool that when you grab it as well, it clips to the middle of your hand like a boombox, which is what it is, I suppose. Oh, no, I've gone too far. Radio. Ah, nothing. Then be gone, radio. And you. Special, which is where we were, because if we carry on, some very interesting things are in here. Radio. Marshmallow stick, not so interesting. Glow sticks are cool because they actually glow in the dark. They will look really cool, but they're not the first thing on my decorations list. There's a remote control car, though. This is weird. I haven't really had a proper go at this, other than had a brief try, didn't I? But nothing amazing. I don't know how it steers. That's the weird thing. No, because all the buttons that I know just drop it. Oh, okay, that respawns it. That respawns it. That respawns it. All the buttons respawn it. Oh, okay, you can tap the screen to get different views, which is quite smart. Okay. That's really cool. It's a shame I have no idea how to steer. Otherwise, again, you could make a game of Rocket League in here using these, but all the buttons just... they don't steer the car. Maybe you tilt it? Oh. Oh, if you shake it, it jumps up and down. Tilting it certainly does not. Tilt it. How do you go backwards? Oh. That's boost. Well, there's a remote control car, but I don't know how to steer it. It's weird that we can't hear it. I mean, I'd love to drive it around properly, but it's a bit weird. I mean, I don't seem to be able to work out how to steer the thing. I've tried all the buttons. See, the remote controller in the picture is different to this one, because I sort of get how that one works, because you just press go and then you tilt your hand. But this one's got a camera, and nothing I do seems to do anything to the car. How did I do that? Oh, it is tilt. You have to press and hold the thumb button. And then you can tilt. Okay, now that's more interesting. It's got suspension. Look at the suspension. That's really impressive considering everything that's in this game. So maybe it doesn't have reverse. Maybe that's the only downfall. And it does need to be on. There we go. Go. Be free. Goodbye. Now this is just really clever. Huh. I really want to get Darren in here and we'll have a race. We'll have to have a race and build like... oh, where's boost? Oh dear. Oh no, I suppose it's immortal. It's fine. It's fine. It's immortal. Oh. Oh no, it fell over. Oh, it's back up. It's back up. It's okay. We got it. We got it. Well, we're going to take this to the Sofa of Adam, which is over here somewhere. Oh no, I've overshot. We've overshot. Ah, damn. Oh no, we might be able to get around this. There we go, there we go, there we go. Steer. God, this is weird. No, don't get stuck, don't get stuck. Oh, I went backwards then. Oh, so you tilt it forwards. So if I tilt it all the way forwards, it will go faster. Don't know if that helps or not. And I can't actually see where we're going now. There we go. Okay.
I think it's a bit slippery here on the snow in the weird amphitheatre where I don't think cars really meant to drive. There we go. We'll go across here. We'll just follow the steps. Ish. Can't be you. We are falling, but we're going to make it.
I wonder how much of this I'll end up fast forwarding. when it gets to the edit. How much of this will I actually bother to show, and how much of this will have to be fast forwarded? Because I'm having a lot of fun, but it doesn't make for very good recording.
Okay, there we go. Steer it through here. There we go. There's the fire. So we're not far off now. Steer.
Ah. Have a new notification. Oh, Delightful Stalk is now online. That's handy because I believe that is Darren. Come on, steer. Steer that way, bit that way, bit that way. Through the waterfall. Please don't break. Don't tell you. I was going to say, don't tell me. There we go. There we go. We found it. There, we'll just park it here, and we'll take the remote over now, and see if it really happened. It did. The car is really here. Oh no, I've nearly picked up the pens. Oh, I'll turn this off. Oh no, I'll put it there because it's quite cool. Oh yes, I think somebody wants an invite to the room.
Hello!
Oh, it's as exciting. I've got some things.
Some weapons!
Yes, they're only for decoration really, but they're cool. We'll put them you can do what you like with them. Oh no. Careful, because I was going to say that you can spaz things out a little bit if we're not too careful. Though, have a look at this. I can show you how the car works.
Green.
Yeah, if you tap the screen with your finger, you can change view. Make host. I think you can now use the machine.
I can.
If you go into decoration, I think. Where is it? That's where you have. There's big things like walls and barrels.
That's what I was.
Yeah.
I was thinking about building a wall to fill up our big open doorway type thing. There
Fair.
might be a doorway or something.
Yeah, you can try. See what you come up with. I'm just decorating at the moment. We will see. Darren's having a look at some of the bigger pieces. I want to see how well the... I've made a mess immediately. I want to see how well the pen works.
So, this next one, so far, of... Oh, that's my name.
A. D. So for some reason, reading it out letter by letter helps you to spell your own name. Da. And then hopefully the eraser, if I can throw the... I knew that was going to happen. Where's the eraser? Eraser! Oh.
Do you want some wool?
Now it's yellow. I see, so you can make the eraser a colour? How bizarre. Oh, you found some wool.
Well, it's technically a pillar, but it's very light.
Yes. I managed to make an eraser that paints.
Oh, that's good.
Don't know what that good that'll do us, but... hard to say. I'll put that in there. I need to quick tidy up because I've made a mess. Oh yeah, one thing, Darren, is you can't mesh one object with another.
Well, I thought I'd put one of these on either side. Just to
Yeah, you can do. I was just saying, if you've got to be careful, because if it does go through a wall and we save it, it can like bugger up the level and it won't load again. That's the only warning that they give you.
spaz out.
Yeah. Ugh, and I'm over here now. Do we need a fire? Not really. Special. We were in special. Well, oh, a door would be really useful because we'll put a door in to our place. We'll just throw that away for a moment. I'll grab that.
A door. What was that tool that we used that we were making like cubes and things with?
I
Maybe we
showed.
could
Yeah.
sculpt. Maybe
There's
we could
one over
sculpt an
there.
entrance.
There's one over there on the table, but I'll show you how to use it because there's some funny controls to it. Where is it? There you go. You want one of these. A maker pen. Oh yeah, take the door and the maker pen over there and put them somewhere nice. Maker pens by your feet. Also, if you want to delete something, there's a delete button on it as well now in the edit thing. So if you make a shape and you're not happy, you can delete it again. In a bit. How weird is this? It's so strange. Sports. What's in sports? I haven't really looked in sports. I mean, if we want to be cool and hip... Oh, I do like the fact that leaves the thing. We're going to need like a basketball. Oh, a dodgeball. Dodgeballs are quite smart. Do they bounce a lot? No. It's the exact opposite of what I wanted my dodgeball to be. I see. So, dodgeball is a game with balls that don't bounce. For some reason, I have always assumed that they bounced. But now the entirety of the dodgeball movie has a different meaning to me. No, whatever Darren's doing, I just saw the bar jump up. Guessing he's making something. No, dodgeball, come back. Haha, there we go, and I'm not using a dodgeball anymore, that's for sure. Oh, darts. Red flag, blue flag, yellow flag, green flag, ping pong ball, ping pong paddle. Ah, ping pong table, and then a paddle each, obviously. Now, this might take a trip or two. Catch. Right, there we go. Throw over that way. There we go. And one of those. Kind of important to the whole ping pong balance. We'll check on him in a minute. He's having fun. We'll leave him to it. That's what he used to do for a living, Darren. Though he'll probably explain that in his own time. But he used to work in a theatre and build sets and things. So modelling and that, this will be right up his alley. He's having a great time. And I want... Oh, it's clever that if you've got something in your hand as well and you go to press a button, it lets you press a button and keep holding on to that thing. That is greatly appreciated. Okay, ping pong ball remarkably made that go up quite a bit, but that also could be the fact that it's a moving, bouncing object. Those. Now, I don't know what we're going to do with the ball. Surely the ball's going to... Just, yeah. That's exactly what I didn't want. Right. Could
He's chasing a ball.
yes, could you make me a little bowl to put this in?
We could just get a big trunk from the machine.
There isn't really a box.
There's like big treasure chests in there.
Yeah, I don't think they open though. I did have a look at one.
Oh.
They're like, a lot of them are just for prettiness sake, but you could probably spin me up a bowl.
Oh.
Oh, you'll have, that's what I mean, you've made two. Oh no, you haven't, that's fair.
No, that is bad.
Yeah, delete it. You have to look at the actual, you can look at the maker pen, and there's a delete button. Yeah, I really like what you've done.
Because they merge together.
Yeah.
To make
I'll try and save and see what happens in a
bit
second.
of a wall. Because you can group them together.
Yeah, I didn't know that. How big do those go? Because if you make those as big as you can...
You can make them as large as you want, but I thought it'd look nice because it looks, you know, cobblestoney and
It
old
does,
rather than...
but as far as like loading, each time you put one of these down, it's quite a large chunk. So if you can make them as big as possible, we can always decorate them afterwards with little vines and brickwork, if you see what I mean. But I need a bowl. I've got nowhere to put this bowl. Maybe I should make a bowl. Give me a moment. I should try myself. Let's try and make... Oh.
The pillar.
Did I? Oh.
This gun.
Yeah, you could delete anything with the gun. It's a...
Can I delete myself?
No, that's the only thing you cannot do.
I'm still here, look. No matter how much I try. You could put the ball in this cupboard.
See, I've made a flat bit now. Hopefully that's flat. And then...
Why have we got so many clipboards?
Because we need one each. Or we might do.
Oh, oh, of course.
It's quite a large bowl, but... Oh, they're not even one thing. Okay, it works though. How do you group them together? How did you do that? Is that all just on the menu?
Yes, you can go group.
Group!
You have to select a few things.
And freeze the quest shield. Okay, bit by bit, we're getting there. Delete that. If I can find somewhere I can stand, because I've got myself in a dodgy situation. There we go. Now, where's the other shield? Right, I need this. Put that on the table.
The other shields, yes, on the cupboard.
It's alright. Basically, I worked it out. You have to make a stand so you can prop the object up on it, then freeze the object in place and remove the things that are holding it there. And you can make things levitate. There we go. If I can get out of this wall. There we go, there we go, there we go. So now we've got nice displays of some sort, though they could use a bit of tweaking. That will happen in time.
Maybe I'll sort this. Sort it now, it's the best place.
Excellent. Let's freeze. Oh, no, that's delete. Haha. Very nearly. Freeze that. We're getting somewhere. Stick that in there, actually. I don't want to sit down.
There you go. I've done the sofa. And
Oh,
I've managed
fair.
to get all the pens on the table.
Oh, excellent.
And the maker guns are on the shelf.
See, I've worked out basically. I think I was saying you'll see in the episode. To be fair, but you can make things float like that by freezing them, and then we can make nice little displays.
Yes. I couldn't
Yeah.
seem to do anything with these notice boards.
Yeah, you can't. You draw on them. They're for like drawing pads.
Yes, but you can't. But it's like I couldn't put them down. They just fall on the floor.
Yeah, you'd have
I
to.
mean,
So, I was just
I couldn't
saying.
work out if you have to put them on the wall.
Well, no, you'd have to use the maker pen to freeze them in place.
This thing's stuck on my hand.
Yeah, you'd have to
Come-
triangle to
Look,
drop.
There's too many
Yeah,
notice boards in one.
You've probably grouped them together at some point. I don't know what the button is. I was going to say, spawn another remote control car, and we shall finish by having a race.
Is that in special?
I would assume it would be, actually. I'm not sure. Furniture, decoration, or special might be in creative, but
Radio.
yeah, radio's useless. Ah, there it is.
There it is.
You can use these to fly, which is really weird.
Really?
Yeah, I've seen people put 4 of the cars together in a box, and then they all press boost, and the box will hover because the boost coming out the bottom gives them lift. But I don't know how. But look, they do kind of float forwards if you hop them, and we'll take a picture.
Oh, print.
Yeah, you can print it off, and then we can physically look at it.
There you go. Where are you? It's gone.
I'm here. You teleported away.
There you go.
Okay, I think you might have to drop it. You might have to throw it to me. There we go, I caught it. Hey, that's really cool. We should be able to put these in our room as well, if you know what I mean, over there. So we
Yeah,
could
that's
take
pretty
pictures
cool.
and then we could put them all up on the wall. Huh. Photos everywhere. They're all meaningless now. They're
A photo of me dropping the photo, which is on the floor of you.
oh, it's so meta. oh. Just drops it. It's all meaningless tat now. It's all worthless. All
Oh,
mean.
there it goes.
How much something is worth doesn't mean anything anymore. Darren. Oh, Darren. Look what I found.
Oh, not a frisbee.
But to each other, that could be possible.
But we suck. I played frisbee golf.
Yeah, but we'll be better if we're just throwing to each other.
Can hear you now.
I could just about hear you two. Right, so you've got to be within earshot. Okay. Catch! Okay, it's a bit tricky. You might be able to throw better than me, but it's a game of tennis. Go back. I can't catch up with it. Ah, I was close. I was close. Yeah.
Right over there.
Yeah, I'll try and get as much air as I can, and then it will just give you a bit longer to catch it. There you go. That's quite a long way up. Oh, that was really close. That was painfully close. It's quite cool because if you hold a controller left and right, you can sort of do that. I completely missed that one. I mucked that one up. I wasn't even close. Is the watch even...
On our wrist is actually right.
Oh, yeah.
Mine says it's 25 minutes past 11.
No, that's fair enough.
And turning round.
Oh, fair. I think we could do it. You just have to be careful not to tap the screen and to basically move your other hand out of the way.
I think we should start like this, with holding our cars in front of us.
Yeah,
That's
okay,
like the
okay.
easiest way to start,
Okay, where
isn't it?
to, though? Shall we race
We can kind of put them like that, yes.
around
That's
to the waterfall and back?
to the waterfall and back.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm going to make it to the waterfall.
That would be funny.
I think it should be in sight. We've got to cross all the grass.
Oh, okay, so to the end, and all, so why
Yes.
don't we do, like, which tree is it? Which tree? I'll go over there, one sec. This one here. I'll do this tree. That tree. Then back again, okay? 3, 2, 1, go. Ah, they do hit each other. They do have collision. It's just like
That
weird.
one, it didn't earlier. It was
No,
weird. I
it's
wasn't
a bit-
sure if it did or not.
Okay, I think. Okay, I'm gonna try and spin all the way around in a really cool way. Oh wow, I drifted. I wish I could have seen that up close. Here they come. I've got the hang of sort of turning as I... Oh, I forgot completely about the pagoda. I forgot about
Yeah,
the pagoda.
Well, I didn't, but because you didn't go for it, I just followed you. So now I'm just driving around aimlessly in circles. Oh,
I've lost the... I don't know if there's an amount of signal. Oh, there's like a basketball court over there somewhere. Anyway, I just saw it in the camera view. I'm lost. Oh no, I'm back on the grass. Oh, there's me. I'm not far. I'm not far. Hey! I'm back.
where's mine?
I don't know where yours is.
Oh, here it
There's
comes.
you!
Oh dear, no, it's going totally where I didn't want to get it.
I basically tilt controls with one hand. But yeah, this has been a really fun episode. We've basically built a
That-
podcast room.
You might notice over there, my
Oh. Your car. What happened?
got stuck under the bench.
Oh,
It's
that's...
alright,
oh,
'cause
there
we
we go.
said it.
It's brag. But next time we
Really?
do this, we'll try and do some sort of a podcast or something, because I want to do a podcast in VR over there in our VR podcasty place, so that'll be fun.
Yes.
That will be good. So we'll see you all next time. Thank you for watching at home. It's goodbye from Darren. A fist bump.
Bye.
It's not really. And we'll see you all in the next episode of Rec Room.